Hey guys, Chris here from Carolat Farm. Happy January. The month is flying by and I want to give you some updates and show you around and kind of let you know what we've been up to because let me tell you, we've been pretty busy here on the farm. After a few short weeks in the winter turnout, we did notice where some of the horses were beginning to want to graze through the boards. This can be very stressful on your lower boards, and so we knew that it was time to install our electric hot wire. This is something that we have found to be very, very helpful, especially with these little guys. And so this is now going all the way around the perimeter of our new winter turnout. But that's not all. There's another big and fairly messy project that is currently underway that I want to tell you about now. We are running water and electric out here to the barn from the house. I just can't wait. It's going to make life so much easier. But that's another really big project that we took on this winter. It's well underway though. Everything has been buried. It just has to be kind of finalized and hooked up by the house. And then everything down here on the barn end has to be kind of finished up and such. But the bulk of the digging and the laying of all the pipe and the wires have already been completed. So that was really great, but it did make a bit of a mess. Once we had gathered all of our supplies, we began digging the trench. Truth be told, we were using a bobcat, not a trencher, and so it was more of a ditch than a trench. But needless to say, it got the job done. My husband spent a long afternoon working on the trench here. We made sure everything was deep enough, well below frost level. And then after we laid all of our pipe down and all of our wire down, it was then time to work to cover everything up before dark. And so my husband used the tractor in some areas. He then used the bobcat in other areas. Luckily though, the job was complete and everything was dug and recovered before the sun went down. I just came out to feed my 3 minis out here in the winter turnout, and I see somebody got up to a little mischief last night. Because we're in the process of expanding the barn, we have all sorts of things completely outside of the horse's paddock. Well, I thought everything was where they couldn't reach it, and I was wrong because somebody grabbed a hold of the tarp, pulled it into the lot here, and then gave it a really good stomping. I have no idea who it was, but the fact that the board is still laying on top of it, I don't think it was the wind. I think there was a little helper involved. I have no way of knowing for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Shenanigans here. He's always looking for a good time. He's game for most anything. But the fact that somebody reached through the fence and pulled the tarp in, I think is kind of silly. I guess it's a good way to desensitize your horse, perhaps. Look. He clearly is not afraid of the tarp, which is good, right? I think we're definitely on to the culprit here. But I'm glad he's not afraid of it. I mean, that's fantastic for like agility work and trail work in the future. I'm so glad. Clearly, he's not afraid of blue tarps. He is just a goofball. Some horses are afraid of tarps. Clearly, he is not. Clearly, the wrinkle and crinkle does not faze this little one. We will see if our new barricade here can withstand the inquisitive interest of a young one. I will turn him out, and then the only side he could possibly access it from would be here under the run-in. So let me go turn him out because he's just looking to get into something. A silly boy. Lady has finished her breakfast and is waiting for me to come and turn her and the boys out. So let's go do that. These 3 minis have done really well in the new winter turnout, but the grass is beginning to get a bit short, and so I have started opening the gate into the larger neighboring field. They love to go out here every morning after breakfast. They definitely look forward to it, and then they go out for a few hours and come back in around dinner time. To see her eating the grass makes me so happy. I've said it before, but this is just so perfect for her right now. Now I know in the springtime, as the grass becomes richer, we might have to pull these horses off. This could probably be just too much grass, but we do have other paddocks. But for right now, this is such a wonderful thing for these minis. We have had so much snow and rain over the last few weeks that our vernal ponds at the top of our front field currently have water. Good for the wildlife. Lady is looking so good this winter. This grass is especially good for her with her older teeth. She's just doing fantastic. As I was walking around the field this morning, these caught my eye down by the fence line and I had to stop and take a picture. They are so neat. Look at these awesome ice crystals. So cool. These are so impressive. I've never seen ice crystals stand so far up off the ground before. I know that Rocky, Shenanigans, and Lady have all been really enjoying this extra amount of grazing, but before too long, as we head out of winter and into spring, this grass will soon become too rich for them, and they'll unfortunately have to discontinue their grazing, but they still have a few more weeks. I think she appreciates this grass over that mud and old hay in the back. To see a horse laying down like this, napping, makes me rest assured that they're comfortable, they feel confident in their surroundings. So all wonderful signs. Come about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, grazing was over and it was time to come in for dinner. Hi, sweet girl. Lady really wants her dinner. After they have finished their evening meal, you can see just how content these two are. They're standing here with their legs cocked, just taking it easy. Our 3 minis are doing really well in the front turnout. We are, though, beginning to put hay out for them in the evenings. You can see I have 4 piles out here, and Shenanigans is helping himself. We're also bringing some warm water out to them right now because it's going to be really cold tonight, and we don't yet have our power run out to the front field. So it's the old-fashioned buckets of warm water. So as you can see, we've got a lot going on here on the farm this time of year. I hope you've enjoyed following me along today. We'll keep you posted on all of these projects as we continue to chip away at them. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, and we hope to see you in the future. Bye, guys.